Howdy everyone, this is Trisha
and Gilbert,
and welcome to my channel. But today it is our channel and it is my last Christmas vlog. So my husband is joining me and we decided that we're going to make some cookies. These are going to be keto Mexican cookies. They're also known as snowball cookies or Russian wedding cookies. Whatever they're called, we're going to make them.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so our recipe, I got a recipe and I'll go ahead and link where I got the recipe from in the description box so that then you can follow it. Now the recipe calls for walnuts, but I decided to go with pecans because my grandmother used to make these cookies and she made them with pecans. So that's what I have here. So the first thing you want to do is you want to get some either walnuts, pecans, or even some almonds, and you want to crush them up to almost a flour consistency.
Yes,
well,
you do.
Yeah, we don't have to do that because, you know, I already have it like this. This is what I'm using, pecan flour. Okay, so we're going to need 1 cup of that. So let's measure that out. 1 cup of that. And then we're also going to need a stick of butter. And we're going to make double batch, so we're just going to double everything up. So here's 1 stick.
Does it go in there now?
Yeah, and then yeah, but you know.
Yes.
And then do another one because we're doing double. And I think I need a napkin. Oh.
1.
I threw it over here. Okay, let me get a napkin. And we're gonna do 2 cups.
Oh my gosh.
You're so good.
No, it's too hard. There it is. It's comfy. I got it.
He's getting it.
Alright.
There we go. Okay. We're just gonna do it like that. Okay, so then we need something to, yeah, you're gonna whisk that. So he's gonna blend it up, the butter and the nut flour, because we're using pecans instead of walnuts.
You put this together.
This is gonna be noisy. This is gonna be noisy, so we're gonna cut all that noise. Okay, and we'll be back. Alright, so it's already been blended. It's nice and creamy, so let me show everybody. You can see it on the beaters there. It's all nice and creamy. The pecan flour and the butter, and I'm using unsalted butter, by the way. Also, I said my grandmother used to make these. She obviously didn't make keto ones. She made regular Mexican wedding cookies. So she used almonds. She did pecans and she'd crush them. But I think my mother had said that she recalls her also making them with almonds or walnuts sometimes. So there we go. So it all just depends on what you want to use. Okay, so we also need 1/2 cup of, and it's asking for Swerve confectioner sugar, so I've got that right here. It's actually going to be 1 cup and 1/3 that you're going to need, but the 1/3 is for powdering them afterwards. So so I'm doubling everything, so instead of 1/2 cup I'm doing 1 cup. There we go. The recipe will be down in the description box, so you'll see it there. So just follow that. Not what I say, but what we do. Okay, honey, let's mix it up a little bit more. And we're also going to add 1.5 cups of almond flour, so that's 3 cups. Get that measured, and I'll slowly toss it in there. There's 1 cup, and I'll do 2 more cups. All right, so here's the 3rd cup. We're going to blend it up really good. It actually says to throw in all the ingredients. The last thing, like you're going to cream the butter and the either walnut or pecans first. The flour, you're going to cream that up first. You get the butter, you know, all nice and soft and creamy first. And then all the other ingredients is just toss them in and then mix them up. But we're doing it a little bit at a time, or mixing it a little bit at a time, because I want to make sure it gets nicely blended. Okay. And let's see. We need 1 tablespoon of coconut flour. Got my coconut flour right here. So we're going to do 2. Remember, I'm doubling it. I just love the way coconut flour smells.
Okay. Okay. That's good.
I don't know why so little coconut flour, but that's what it asks for. Okay. And then we're going to use, let's see. We need a teaspoon of vanilla extract, so we're going to do 2. Okay, I was going to say, let's turn it on for a moment and we'll add these things and then, so 2 teaspoons. And, you know, always a little bit extra.
Right, okay.
Because I always pour out more than I need. Well, actually, I did a pretty good job this time.
You sure you want extra?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, more?
Yeah. We'll blend it a little bit. Okay, so it's asking for a pinch of salt, and I actually have these little measuring spoons, and they do a smidge, a pinch, a dash, a tad, and a drop. So I'm actually going to use the pinch for the first time. So I'm going to put, this is wet, I'm going to use a dry one. I'm going to grind some salt. And then just take my pinch out of there. Look at that. It's so cute. And sprinkle it into that. All right. Let's see what else. I think we have one more item, one more ingredient.
Okay.
I don't know why I have xanthan gum out here. I think that's for another recipe. Okay, so we added the walnuts. We added the stick. Let me just move this a little bit because it's coming off the counter.
Can you move it that way? Because I'm ready.
Yeah. What do you mean? Move it where? Out of your way?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Turn
It's making it slippery. Okay. So walnuts, butter, confectioner's sugar, almond flour, coconut flour, vanilla extract, a pinch of salt, and then some extra confectioners where we're going to roll the little cookies in. Okay, so I'll be back. We're going to just finish mixing this all up and clean up, and we'll make the little balls. Okay.
This action.
And action. All right, everyone. So now it's the process of refrigerating this for 20 minutes. And then we're going to make little balls and refrigerate them again. It seems like a lot of refrigerating, but we're going to go ahead and follow how it says to do it. So I'm going to cover it.
Perfect.
All right. Beautiful. Like that. We're going to put it in the fridge for 20 minutes and then we'll be back. All right, in action. Well, then just behave.
I can't help it.
Okay, and action. All right, everyone. So we've had the dough chilling for 20 minutes in the fridge. And my husband's going to now make the little balls. So what are we doing, honey?
We're scooping it into here. Full. Put it in your hand. And then we're going to roll it into a nice little ball. And then put it on here and squish it down.
Okay.
Very good.
Oh, can I just say real quick?
Go ahead.
We're using this mini cookie scoop thing here. And then what, honey?
And then we do the next one. Come here, scoop it. Take it, put it in your hand. Make it nice and round.
It's about 1.5 inches or an inch. Well, the recipe says about 1.5 inches, which is about half the size of a golf ball. As you can see right in front here, I already got a whole bunch of these made because I got it a little bit ahead of us because my husband went to go get us some dinner. And we've already had our dinner. And I've already baked these. And so he's doing the second batch. So we actually have a little bit of dough. So in the recipe it says to do 1.5 inch, or actually he said half the size of a golf ball. So I figured about 1.5 inch diameter balls. And I actually got 24. So I did 12. I did 2 trays, 12 in each one. So we're going to see what we can do with what we have left there, because I feel like I used more than half of it. So you probably get about 20. As he said about 10 on each tray. And then what you do is you refrigerate them again for another 10 or 15 minutes. I think the recipe said for another 10 minutes, we'll say. I actually put mine in the freezer for about 5 minutes because I wanted to speed it up. And then I went ahead and then baked them for, it says 10 to 12 minutes. And I think I went to 12 minutes and they went a little bit, a little brown there on the bottom. They're not burnt, but they're kind of a little too brown. And then what you want to do is when you pull them out, you want them to cool off. Not completely, but you do want them to cool off. Don't try to move them around because they're very brittle. And yeah, they are. They can fall apart. But now I've let them cool off just slightly to where they're still a little warm. And you want them to be a little warm when you put them in your, and I'm using the same Swerve confectioner sugar. And I'm going to put them in that and just tap off because I really don't want a lot of sugar on them. I don't know. I haven't tasted them, so we'll see. So look at this, honey.
Oh, cool.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
And look, I have a little tray that I got from the Dollar Tree. I've had that a couple of years now. I'm finally going to use it. Okay, so once he's done putting them all on here, he's going to see what he can get on the second tray. And we'll let you know how much we actually made with this particular size scoop, this mini cookie scoop. And they're about 1.5 inches in diameter. Also, my husband's pressing them down. I didn't press them down, but I think they'll be nicer if you do that. I think because they'll get a little bit thinner, and I think they'll bake more evenly, maybe, possibly. Okay, so I'm going to continue powdering these while you do that. And we'll put these in the oven. I was going to say, no, we have to put these in the fridge, but like I said, I'm going to put them in the freezer for 5 minutes. And then we're going to put them in a 350-degree oven for 10 to 12 minutes. So these will go in the freezer. I was going to put them straight into the oven. I don't know what will happen if you don't do that step. So, you know, if you got time, just do it. Okay, honey, so you can explain this.
No, you do it. You're the host of the show. You do the
Well, that'd be
talking.
nice if you did some talking. You could
I
say,
have done
we
talking.
ended up getting 20 altogether.
No,
I mean,
no,
40.
no, no.
All right, I'll say it then. Okay.
I'm just here hanging out as a guest.
You look pretty then.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're back and we've got the second batch out of the oven. So I made 24 the first time, and the second time my husband made 16. So altogether we have 40. So pretty much the original recipe that says 10 and 10, which was 20, is pretty much what I got from the one batch. But remember, I doubled it, so I got 40. So now that they're still a little warm, we're going to continue powdering them up. So come on, honey.
Okay. Right back.
And then I changed my tray because the other one was like really big and they didn't look pretty. So I decided to put them in this smaller little tray. They look more elegant that way. There we go. I don't know what I'm doing.
I have no idea.
If I can find a reach it. Because I'm thinking that I'm going to go like this.
Okay, we'll do that. All right. I'll do the same.
Because it keeps it from, from us banging them around so much. Okay, so I'm doing the last one. There we go. I'm going to actually put this on my napkin.
Ooh, it's a taste test now.
Yes, we're going to taste them, honey.
Wonderful. A little more sugar on mine then.
I've actually already tasted the sugar off my fingers, and I think I'm already a little sugar high. Oh, right, so let's see. Let's taste
Go.
it.
So good.
Mmm.
They're good.
They're quite good. They're very soft. They do break apart. Of course, they're still a little warm. If you let it cool off a little bit more, they get a little bit firmer, but they're not going to get hard or anything like that. And they are brittle. We'll just say that. They're very brittle. It's not falling apart even after I bit it. Just some little crummies. Don't make me into a liar. No crumb. But the whole thing is holding up pretty good.
You're so slow.
You ate. Well, I'm talking.
We're going to do a second taste.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, these came out great. My mouth is watering with all the yumminess in my mouth. Anyway, they came out great. And I think I'm going to make these again. These are great. I mean,
They're delicious.
it took us a while to make it only because we're doing a video. And of course, there's little times in between where you have to put them in the fridge and let them, get a little hard in the fridge. But like I said, put them in the freezer. It'll work a little bit better, a little bit faster for you. But you can go off and do other things or prepare other doughs for some other cookies. Anyway, I had a lot of fun. Did you have fun, honey?
I did. They're delicious.
So, I'm going to give us a big old thumbs up. What are you going to do,
I'm
honey?
gonna give 2 thumbs up.
All right. So I hope that you two will give us 2 big old thumbs up. I know you can only do 1, but you know what? Let's do 2. And leave a nice comment down below and let us know what you think. Again, I'm going to put the recipe and actually I'm going to put the link to the recipe in the description box below. And just remember that I doubled everything up, and instead of using the walnut flour or the walnuts to pulverize them into flour, I used a pecan flour. It was already done for me, so I didn't have to do that. But you can put it into your food processor or whatever that you have to grind up, you know, stuff. All right?
Yes.
So, hit that subscribe button.
Wait.
Yeah.
Is this your last video before Christmas?
It is my last video before Christmas.
So from both of us to you all who all are watching, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. And I think
Happy
we're
New
gonna,
Year.
yeah, I think we're going to be back
Are we?
because we have that little thing that I want to do for New Year's.
Oh, there's a surprise at the end. So
Yeah.
stay tuned. There's more to come before the end of the year.
It's going to be something silly, and anyway, so yes, Merry Christmas, everybody. And
Merry Christmas.
I wanted to tell you, subscribe if you haven't done so. Hit the red subscribe button, then hit the little notification bell
Bing.
so that you get notified of when I put up or load up my videos. Okay.
That sounds good.
I was going to save the Merry Christmas for the very end. But, well, there you go, everybody. We'll just say it again, all right? 1, 2, 3.
Merry Christmas.
Enjoy.